You know, I feel like I've lived a very interesting life. It hasn't been boring, let's put it that way. You know, every time that I've started to get a little cocky, life has always had a way to set me straight, right? I began to grow my mortgage company, get it to where we're doing a couple $100 million a month, starting to feel invincible, fancy cars, buildings with their name on it, right? 2007 and 8 come, humble you, okay? I pull out of that. We grow the company. We become one of the biggest in the country. We're doing $25 billion a year, starting to feel a little invincible again and deserving, right? And I'm not feeling good one day. I'm having a dinner with my wife and actually Vice President Cheney and his wife, and he was telling me how great he felt. And I told him how terrible I felt. And he says, well, you need to go see my doctor. So I go in and have a doctor take a look at me. He noticed I had a swollen node, and he stuck a little camera down and he says, you know, this side is nice and smooth. That looks nice. This side is not so smooth. That's not so nice. I did not know what that meant. Next morning, went there, laying on the gurney, had an IV in me. I was ready to go under. I was feeling a little uncomfortable by myself, but didn't like the fact of going under so much. And then in he walks. Just what I thought, he says, squamous cell carcinoma. And I was listening and he said, wait, I've heard that before. I don't remember what does that mean? And he just, yeah, cancer. And all of a sudden, you know, you can see right here, it all went whoo, like this, right? And I remember it was just one tunnel. And then he goes, no, this is completely curable. I mean, we're talking like 55% curable. And then it went whoo, and it was like looking out of a straw. I was like, that's a coin toss. That's not curable. The first, only thing that came to my mind, the only thing, were my 2 little girls. It's really interesting when you think someone says you're gonna die. What do you think about, you know? And I know, it just came bam, 2 little girls were right in my face. I went through an experience, again, that humbled me beyond any belief you could ever imagine. After I kind of came out of my shock, right, of I have cancer, I remember really thinking about it, kind of like business, right? Like, you know what? This will be the best competitor I've ever had. Let's see, you know, how we spar now, right? I've got my clipboard. Are you with me? Or are you against me? I just remember feeling like, okay, let's take it on. Come on, let's go. It brought me back to my younger days as a scrappy young kid that, you know, wanted to duke it out. I think I approached it with the same type of feeling of, I'm gonna whoop you too, you know? And so it became a very formidable component. I respected it. I did not at all ever think for a second that I had it beat. I needed to do everything those doctors said. And whatever it took, I was gonna take those odds and use it so that I could come out. I'm cancer-free now. At least for right now, right? I mean, I go back every 4 months and they check out and everything. I was given a gift that most people don't have an opportunity to have, or get something like that and you die. And so I've been very grateful for being able to be beat down every time I felt like I was more than I should be.